Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Art Flory Gym, Vantage Point number 2. As the Johnston Panthers come to town to take on the Coventry Okers, I'm John Parenti. Johnny Butas alongside Caleb Bucanace on the camera tonight once again. As we have moved uptown into row 10, high above courtside, as the late Johnny Bush would say.
Exactly.
As the Okers and Panthers are about to do basketball battle. Boots, another good one tonight.
It's going to be a good one. And, hey, we had a great JV game, went into overtime, and the Okers JV team was by 3, but that was a great game. If that's any indication of what we have for a Varsity game, it's going to be a good game.
Coventry is going to have to rebound better tonight. They're going to have to score a little bit more team-wide because in our opening broadcast back on Monday night, Braden Martin scored 31 points. Riley Finnegan had 11. That's 42 for the 55 points that Coventry scored against Middletown. They're going to need to move the ball around, spread the ball around a little bit, spread the scoring around a little bit. And hopefully they'll have a better effort as far as the Rich Pendola and company is concerned. For the Panthers and the Mike Majority, it's still the same kind of a team. They scrap. They play heads-up defensive ball. They've lost a couple of games already. They were beaten by Smithfield and by Cumberland. That Cumberland game was an 11-point game against a Clipper team that historically has produced a lot of talent.
I think the Okers took a lot out of that game the other night that we saw them play. I think they're going to be a better. There we go. That must be a little better. Now they took a lot out of that other game the other night because they kept scratching back, but they just couldn't get ahead. I don't think they could get into the rhythm. 8
ties, but never took the lead.
Yes.
Crazy night. I've going on tonight with this team. So, you notice the cinder block wall here. This is the newly painted Boomerang Roadhouse broadcast booth and our second home. And I don't know what you think. This is a pretty good spot to call a game.
Not for nothing, but this is a great spot to call a game. I like it up here. I kind of like it up here better than down on the floor at half court. Think we could talk to somebody in West Warwick to get us up top somewhere?
Maybe. Well, I'll tell you this. Over at West Warwick, at the Dan Sylvester Gym, there are not 10 rows to negotiate. The fact that we're a little bit higher, and hopefully they'll be able to block off the first couple of rows, because there aren't that many people here to crowd and fill the gym. But if we get those first two rows taken care of, we'll have a good vantage point to bring you all the action tonight. And every night that we're here, including Friday night when the Westerly Bulldogs come to town, in what is going to be the third of 3 games against teams that wear blue uniforms, different color blues. We had Middletown the other night with their Royal. We've got Johnston tonight with their powder. And we've got Westerly with their Navy coming up on Friday night. So 3 shades of blue as opposed to 50 shades of gray.
Why don't you go to that reference? Wow.
I couldn't resist. That was written down. I just did not want to lose that one. All right, the teams are getting ready. We'll do a very quick trip around the Interscholastic League and more. The Dan's Place pregame show here on 321.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Our trip around the Rhode Island Interscholastic League brought to you by Sandy Motors on Sandy Bottom Road in Coventry. And it is a 5-game trip around the Interscholastic League, along with this one here in Coventry. West Warwick takes its show on the road to Pilgrim tonight to face the Patriots. Barrington is at Cumberland in a Division I game. The Avengers travel to Westerly in the Federico Gym to tangle with the Westerly Bulldogs. Burrell is at Woonsocket tonight in another intersection of the game, and that's it. There are about 17 or 18 different games to be played tomorrow, but these are the only games that are being played on a Wednesday night. This one should be a good one, and we'll await the starting lineups. I think Earl Reed is here to do the announcements, although I don't see him over there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the
and it's not him.
No, it's not.
For tonight's game between your Coventry Okers and the Johnston Panthers boys varsity basketball. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers today. We hope that you enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Please rise, remove your caps, and face the American flag.
There's no way we're rising.
Of our national anthem.
No,
Tough going.
I can't.
Early prediction tonight, Boots. Mike Marzilli, the 6'5 center, and a burly 6'5 is he, may be having a field day tonight against these Okers who don't have anybody to match up with him. The tallest player is Elliot Shockley, who is a very slight of build, 6'3".
Now, I can't see his number because he has his warm-up jersey on. On the right-hand side, he's not dressing for the game, but he's quite tall.
Ronald Vento.
Ron Vento, a senior captain, will take to
Number
the court.
4, Captain Jason
Co-captain
Skino.
Jason Skino will join him in the backcourt.
Number 1,
Chris Cherry, a sophomore, breaks the starting lineup for Mike Georgian. Boy, we're getting some dirty looks.
Jordan
we are.
Dicklow.
Jordan Dicklow, a
And
freshman,
number 11,
gets the
Michael
start.
Marsilli.
And Mike Morsilli,
Johnson
6'5".
coached by Mike
He's going to go, what,
Georgian,
about
assisted
240,
by Ed
230?
Absolutely.
John Batista and Michael Vitelli.
And they get somebody taller on the bench.
I can hardly
And
wait.
now to the starting lineup of your Coventry Okers. Number 1, Captain
31
Braden
points for Braden Martin the other night against the Middletown Islanders.
Number
sophomore
4,
point guard,
Captain
Joined by Riley
Riley
Finnegan, who had 12 of the other 55 points.
Number 5,
Jameson Prue, the freshman, gets his second start in an Ochre uniform. Ochre home uniform, that
Number
is.
10,
A good
Ryan
start to Cranston West Rural away game. Ryan Pina,
And number
a
13,
sophomore, will
Captain
be one of the 4
Elliot
guards.
Shockley.
And Elliot Shockley,
Coventry is coached
who's
by
going to
Rick
load the
Manola,
bear
assisted by
and
Henry
try to keep
Rose,
Marzilli
and
off the
team
boards.
Manager Jordan Nickerson.
Rich Pendola comes out in his purple shirt
Tonight's referees are Drew
to
Brun and
give some
Joe
final
D.
instructions to his
Antonio.
starting 5. We're about ready to go here at the Art Flory Gym in Coventry.
You know, we had touted that we were going to be in West Warwick for the Juanita Sanchez girls game. Obviously, all Providence extracurricular activities from the Providence School Department have been canceled. All after-school activities have been canceled. So there are no games coming out of Providence or going into Providence.
That's probably one of the reasons why we only have 5 games in our trip around the Interscholastic League.
That's probably why.
Shockley awaiting Marzilli's arrival so he can size up his opponent in the pivot. Elliott's grown to 6'4".
You know, it's going to take a scrappy Okers team to keep up with this big, giant Panthers team. That's what I'm looking at right now when they come onto the floor and looking at sizing them up man to man.
You always look taller in powder blue. Panthers in their powder blue uniforms, white numerals, as you can see. Ogres in their whole whites with the red stuff.
You don't have to do that.
I know.
You don't have to do it anymore. You're on TV.
Barzilli to jump against Shockley. We're on the way. Elliott steals the tap, gets the ball off the hands of Finnegan. It goes out of bounds. Off Chris Cherry's hands. So it'll be an Ochre basketball. In exchange for Martin, gets the ball to the high post. Pino got it down. We got it back. A blind pass while going to the backcourt. That will be a backcourt violation. It'll be Johnston ball. Cherry, Vento, Skino, Barzilli, and Diclo for the Panthers. That's close to a 5-second violation. The ball stolen away. Here comes Martin, 1-on-1 against Cherry, and nothing doing. Finnegan, 1-on-3. Nice dish down low. Shockley with the first 2 points. First Ochre lead at home in the season. For you statistician geeks. Diclo over 2, fouled. Either Shockley or Pino.
It was a nice give and go to Finnegan as we watch the
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Again, we are still working with brand new stuff.
At the line for Johnston and Jordan Diclo.
Foul was on Prue. Diclo makes the first. And we're tied at 2. So backcourt pressure, and Cherry knocked the ball away from Shockley. "42 seconds gone in this one. And the Ogres with their second possession. Finnegan thought about it. Shockley high post to Pino for a 3-point try. It's a little bit off the iron. No good. Rebound taken care of by Johnston's Jason Skino. Diclo trying to shake Prue. Can't do it. Finally buries his way in. Misses the shot. Shockley the board. Off the double team, good ball movement. Martin trying to shake 2. Johnston's the 2-3 zone. Prue nothing to Pino. Again to Shockley. Blocked from behind by Diclo. Out of bounds to Coventry. Prue. No, short. Barzilli's first rebound. Take low to Cherry. Stopped on a dime. Cherry for 3. Shockley another rebound. It's 2 for Elliott. Touch of the big guy, gets the ball back to Martin. Pino to Prue. Too many Giants in the pivot there. Martin cannot shake Cherry, but bangs it off the ball. Back of Martin. Makes it a 4-2 game. Cherry? Nope. Pino the rebound. I get Ryan Pino confused with Jake Pino, who played a few years ago. Was one of our favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan is a Pino. Jake was a Pino. Shockley, the jump pass stolen away. Here's a 3-on-3. Dicklow for 2. Crew gets rid of it quickly. Finnegan, nothing there. Georgia wanted to travel. I didn't see it. Russ didn't either. Finnegan, yes.
Riley Finnegan with the jumper for 2.
Hookers in the first 4 or 5 trips down court, moving the ball a little bit better. Here's a 3-point try. Oh, nothing but net for Ron Vento. Panthers by 1. Martin finds Shockley. Crew doubled. Johnston falls back into the 2-3. Martin, with plenty left on the shot clock, will throw it up anyway. It's no good. Johnston, the rebound. Here's a sneak away. And an easy deuce for Cherry. Panthers by 3, halfway through the first period. Finnegan, the ball fake, can't throw it away. Another sneak away. Cherry again, the beneficiary. 7 straight for Johnston, and Rich Pendola has seen enough. 3:35 left to play, first quarter. Johnston by 5. This is 321 Media.
What is Cousin Johnny doing now? This is ridiculous. What the?
Oh, pooper's full. Oh, hey, Clark, I didn't see you. It's Cousin Johnny Mac here at Sandy Motors. Welcome to where we make car buying wicked easy, and we make it wicked easy all holiday season long. So don't get your tinsel all tangled up. Come get a new sleigh now to the new year and see our markdown prices. Get approved and financed now at sandymotors.com. You can come see me, Cousin Johnny Mac, and all our sales staff. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. Oh, Merry Christmas!
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
That would be us, and this is the Outflurry Gym in Coventry. Sandy Bottom Row will never be the same as long as Johnny Mac's around. Our buddy.
Yep.
You just bought some new wheels off him, didn't you?
I did. Oh, so beautiful.
Pina, no. Morzilli, the rebound. Johnston, big in transition. And 2 more. Jordan Dicklow now with 6 points. And it's 9 in a row for the Panthers. Blind look to Shockley, double team, partially deflected, and a foul. I think it's on the big guy. Yep. Morzilli picks up his first and the team's first.
Johnston foul. Michael Marsili at the line for Coventry.
In an effort to make this place a little more homey, we've got to ask Joe Faragnoli for a couple of nice cushiony pillows. And you want a little pad so you can stop people from obstructing our view. Shockley, the first was good. Elliott is now more points in this game after 5 minutes than he did in his entire last game. So the lead is 5. And Cherry gets it off to Dicklow. Skino. Morzilli. And the rebound by Martin. Johnston quickly back in the D. Cruz jersey is getting a handful of Morzilli in a mismatch. Michael doesn't have to do that. There's a pickpocket by Martin. Braden, yes.
Martin for 2.
Oakers close it in 3 again. Here we go. Up by 9. Johnston is down by 3. Coventry is. Martin the other way. Chance to tie the game right here with a triple. They worked down low. Little turnaround is off the side of the iron. No good by Finnegan. Wiley says, how can that be off me?
Taking in for the Oakers, number 12, Anais Nelson, and number 35, Jack Fu.
Feely and Ananias Nelson come in for the Oakers. Prue is down along with Pino. Cherry to Skeetum. Blocked by Shockley. Retrieved by Feeney. Lead to Martin. Finnegan surveys and drops it back off to the point guard. Martin, Feeney, good ball movement once again by the Coventry offense. Down low, Shockley. Nothing doing. Nelson, too strong. Borzilli unchallenged for the board. Last minute to play in the period. I have a funny feeling Jordan Dicklow is going to be trouble. He's got 8 already. Martin off the Shockley pick for 3. Good and 1.
Martin for 3.
Whoa. Possible 4-point play for Braden Martin.
Johnson foul, number 1, Christopher Cherry.
Cherry picks up his first.
Braden Martin. Checking in for Johnston, number 0, Henry Rodriguez. And number 21.
All right, so the aforementioned Henry Rodriguez and Jacob Pettit into the ball game. Pettit is the taller of the two. Martin hits the free throw. Martin suddenly with 8 of the 14 Oker points and the lead down to 1.
Again, Okers are being scratchy. That's the only way they can play this game and stand up to the Johnston Panthers. They got to scratch and grab and gnaw and just kind of do whatever they need to do.
Rodriguez to Pettit. Now to Dicklow. Picked up by Nelson. Off balance. Foul.
Coventry foul, number 12, Anais Nelson. At the line for
Nelson picks up his first, and Dicklow will go to the line. He's filling up the score sheet. Looking for a 10-point quarter. He won't get it because he missed the first freebie. Still an 8-point period. Nothing to sneeze at. Extrapolates to 36 for the game. Didn't make that one either. Shows you about my math. It'd be 32 per game at 8 times 4. Back it comes to Cherry. They'll work for one, says Mike Bedrosian. Shot clock is off with 14. Cherry drives on Martin, stops and pops. No, won't go. Okers get the rebound with 5 seconds left. Martin at half court. Bumped by Cherry. Needlessly.
Yeah.
Bedrosian says, go get him.
2.6 seconds left in the quarter. You don't want a cheap foul like that.
They won't go to the line. Cherry will come out. Finnegan will inbound. What do you do with 2.5 seconds left? You try to find Martin. So it's Feeney back. And a desperation try is no good by Finnegan at the buzzer. But the Okers show some mettle in dwindling the lead, which was once at 7, down to 1. At the end of the first quarter, Johnston 15, Coventry 14. This is 321 Media.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance. and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
This is Brooke Makeover, our athletic director, Mr. Joseph Fargnoli.
Back
Assistant athletic
at the
director,
Art Flory Gym,
Donna
Johnny Boots alongside.
Bowden.
I'm John Parenti.
Special assistant.
Caleb's got the camera and now he's looking at his phone.
15-14, not a bad quarter for the Oakers. Got a little away from them in the beginning. They stayed basket for basket. But they have a 7-point lead at one point, 9-point lead at 1 point.
9-point run, 7-point lead.
Yeah, and they came back and they scratched, they clawed, and that's the way Rich Pendola's team's going to be this year. I think the entire year you're going to see a scratch and claw type of team. They're not going to be in the upper echelon of this division. I think you're going to see them hanging around, and they're going to give some teams some trouble. I really do.
I think Rich is already starting to look toward the playoffs and what he needs to do. We talked the other day about what he has done so far, and that's just put in different matchups and use different players, go 8 or 9 deep and see what he can find.
That's going to be a good thing to do when it comes to the Ocean State Credit Union tournament coming up. You'll be able to do different matchups and things like that to see who works well with who.
Pettit loses the ball out of bounds. Ogres have put Luke Levine in the lineup with Feely and Nelson and 2 guards, Finnegan and Martin.
I got a story about Luke Levine a little bit later on. We'll talk about him.
Luke working low post right. He's changed from Nelson to Martin. Now Brandon's got the ball. Little jump pass by Feely. Martin on the right. Finnegan for 3. No. Nelson the rebound. And the block got it right back, laid it in. Good hustle by Ananias Nelson.
Nelson stayed with it. He got his own rebound. He didn't give up. He was scratching and clawing, like I said, and he put it right back up with a reverse layup.
He just
got a good foul, too. Luke Levine, funny, not a funny story, but a story about him coming out. He's one of these kids that, having talked to his dad last week, he had a broken right ankle. If you look at his ankle, he's got a brace on his ankle. That's from a wakeboarding accident on Johnston's Pond. He spent the entire day after breaking it walking around Washington County Fair before saying, you know what, I really should go get it checked. Ended up being a broken ankle, and look at this. He's back on the court now. He's relentless when it comes to being in a sport.
Pushing and shoving Pettit underneath. Morzilli lays it in. They are much bigger when they've got Morzilli and Pettit in the lineup together. Panthers by 1. Martin right, Martin left. Martin looks again, goes left and right and left again. Levine, bounce pass. Finnegan had it pickpocketed away. They're going to throw a foul right here against Jason Skino. Nelson is out, cruising. Some quality minutes there from Ananias Nelson. So the inbounds ends up in the hands of Martin. Shockley thought about it. Marzilli jumped down after him. So Elliott thought better of it. Now the baseline drive. Got Pettit off his feet, laid it in. 5 for Elliott Shockley. Okers by 1. Marzilli way outside. Puts that that hefty elbow into Feely, and the layup taken care of by Vento. On the switch, Johnston by 1. Martin trying to find the lane.
Oh.
Shot was blocked by Pettit. And Vento.
Oh.
Skip pass down low. Elliott wasn't ready for it. And Peter comes back in. Cherry replaces Pettit. 5:30 left to play in the half. What, already? How about that? Twine Tickler by Dicklow. Dicklow now with 1,204 points. Actually, it's just 11. Johnston by 4, stretching it out again a la Middletown. That foul's going to be on the big guy. Borzilli picks up a second.
Johnston foul on number 11, Michael Varsity.
Martin took the 3, got fouled. The Ogres offensively passing a little bit more crisply.
Johnston foul on number 4, Jason Chino at the line for Coventry, rated Martin.
2 on Chino. Martin with his 11th already. Sorry, his 9th. He had 8 in the first quarter. Shockley had 3, Finnegan 2. Second one won't go. Trying to bring Coventry back to within 2 right here. Here's Brandon Martin. Rebound by Cherry. And all that timber underneath the little sky of the court makes the play. That one partially deflected, and the Eagles come away with it. Finnegan takes Cherry. Can hear Mike Bedrosian call the travel, which I didn't see, all the way up here in row 10. Finnegan. Foul line. Bang.
Riley Finnegan.
Johnston protecting a 1-point lead now. Sheeter to Morzilli, and the big guy hits a 3.
Michael Varsity for 3.
Johnston lead is 4 to the corner. Shockley wants to match. Sheeto, Morzilli. Get out of the way of that truck.
Yeah.
Morzilli again. Cherry. Boy, when Morzilli sets a pick, you just can't get anywhere near the ball carrier. Shino.
Nice move by Shino. He saw the lane. Nobody collapsed on him, though. That was the funny part. I wanted to see somebody collapse on him.
The true Italian pronunciation of his name is Skino. I think he likes Shino. Finnegan found no room, but laid it up anyway. Missed the shot. Jump pass to Cherry. 4 Okers. 5 Okers back defensively. Morzilli. No. That'll be a foul on Vento, I believe.
Johnson foul number 2, Ronald Venta. Checking in.
Here's his first.
10, Aiden Neal.
Sophomore Aiden Neal comes into the game. Boy, they've got a lot of underclassmen playing. Cherry's a sophomore. Neal's a sophomore. Borzilli's a junior. Dicklow, who's got 13 points, is a freshman.
Little 4-foot jumper. He missed it.
Okers back on D, and forcing the Panthers into a half-court offense. Here's Shino. Unkind roll, Shockley the rebound. Martin, Dipsy-do for 2.
Martin for 2.
Lead back down to 4. Misguided jump pass by Dicklow that time. That's pretty. That's Vento. Step back 3 to give the Panthers a 7-point lead. Peru back in the ball game. Set a pick for Martin. Will drive addition right back off of the no-look pass. Layup was missed. Johnston gets another rebound. Rosili's not in the ball game now either, and they've got 5 guards out there, the Panthers do. Their tallest player is Dicklow at 6 feet. And Mr. Cherry comes up with a triple. Biggest lead of the night for the Panthers, 10 points. 1:11 left, first half. That 2-3 zone has become a killer. Very active at the top with Shino and Cherry. 3-point try, not so good. A lot of arms on the basketball. Goes out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? Coventry.
Checking in for Johnston, Henry Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is back. He and Neal become the tallest players on the Panthers team. Elliot Shockley of Coventry is the king of the court right now. A little reverse is no good by Finnegan. 39 seconds left. There's a steal. Finnegan, no. Put back, yes. So Pena gets his first 2 points and the lead back down to 8. Shot clock is off. Panthers playing for 1 right here. Vento ho-humming it. And the flush down low to get the ball to Coventry. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged. And Dicklow, the freshman, said, you're supposed to cut my way. 3 seconds left. Martin's shot is no good. That rebound won't count, and the period comes to an end. Johnston, by virtue of an 11-4 run, has an 8-point lead. Panthers 33, Oakers 25. This is 3-1 Media.
Boomerang's Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerang's features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerang's. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerang's has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerang's Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center. We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
There is the tail of the tape. Johnston with an 8-point lead as we've reached halftime here at the Art Flory Gym. John Parenti, Johnny Boots, Caleb Lubinacci, and about 200 or 300 of our favorite friends, all here to watch the Ogres tonight. Our next game here on 321 Friday night with the Westerly Bulldogs come to Coventry to tangle with these Ogres. 6:15 airtime from the Boomerangs broadcast booth with the Dance Place pregame show. So here's the way the scoring is going in this one. For the Ogres, Ananias Nelson has 2 points. So does Ryan Pina. Riley Finnegan is in with 4. Elliot Shockley has 5. Brandon Martin with 5 field goals, including a 3-pointer, is a couple of free throws, 11 points. The Ogres 10 field goals, 1 3-pointer, that one by Martin, 3 of 6 from the line for 25. For Johnston, Chris Cherry has 7. Ron Vento with 8, including a couple of 3-pointers. Shino has 2. Morzilli with 5, along with 5 rebounds. Jordan Dicklow has 11 points on 4 field goals, including a 3. He is 2 of 4 from the line. Johnston, 13 field goals, 5 3-pointers, 3 of 4 from the stripe, 33 points. They are outscoring Coventry 13-10 from the floor and 5-1 from outside the arc. Nonetheless, the Ogres have been within distance, striking distance, for much of this game. Trailing by 7, they actually grabbed the lead for a moment or two. And then after all, being on the switch, 15-14, then 16-15, then 17-16, then 18-17, Johnston broke from 19 to 18 with a run of 18-7. And are now up by 8 at 33-25. What does Rich Pendola have in his bag of tricks? We don't know. What does Johnny Boots have in his bag of tricks? A lot of electrical.
I got a lot of cables.
Do you realize if you gerrymander the name Caleb,
Yep.
you get cable?
That's what I'm looking for right now, a cable. You do realize that, right?
What's that? You're looking for cable?
Yeah.
We are approaching tournament week in both West Warwick and Coventry. We've got a game for you on Monday.
We do. Where are we doing Monday's game?
Don't know yet. We have a choice.
Monday as in the
22nd. You won't produce. You will not be here.
Why won't I be here?
I don't know, because you said you would.
Hold on. The 22nd. I could do the 22nd.
Okay.
I didn't think that was a tournament game.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's just a regular Coventry boys game in East Greenwich.
In East Greenwich?
Right.
Oh. That's probably why I didn't say I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't realize we were going to East Greenwich.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll just change that to a boot on my little cheat sheet here. Then it's tournament week. After the Christmas holiday, Saturday and Sunday, the West Warwick tournament is in action. And then Monday and Tuesday of next week, the Coventry tournament is in action. So we'll have something for you with somebody. We'll figure it out and we'll let you know. All you have to do is follow us on 321 Media.
And on Facebook.
And
at
on 321 Media. So much for that promo.
Did you like that promo?
I did, very much.
Oh, good.
Panthers have returned to the court. They took absolutely no time in the locker room. Less than 4 minutes to be exact. Ogres are still in, huddling with Rich Pendola. Trying to figure out how to stop, not necessarily Morzilli, who got all the hype, but the guards, because with Cherry, Vento, Skino, and Dicklow, that's all but 5 of the Johnston points. So they have to be a little bit more aggressive defensively. And
they're going to scratch and claw. That's all they're going to do. That's how they're going to,
that's how they're going to win some games this year.
Exactly.
They just have to get it together. Couple of minutes left. I'll take a little bit of a break.
Let's take a break.
Okay. You're watching the Panthers with an 8-point lead over Coventry on 321 Media.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
All right, Boots, here's a quiz for you.
Go ahead.
What do football players Landon Husserow, Dan Cummings, and Caleb Williams of Division II champion Westerly have in common?
They're all coming here on Friday night to do battle with our Oakers.
Ding, 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 ding.
And we'll be here.
You are right. You have won. Why you have won, I have no idea. But you have
a
won.
job with 321 Media. That should be a fun game.
I'm looking forward to seeing those three players play basketball. I mean, we know what they can do on a football field.
We saw that firsthand. You're right.
So the Oakers took an awful long time getting back out onto the floor. Had a chance to throw up a couple of baskets. But more strategy from Rich Pendola as Finnegan, Martin, Shockley, Pina, and Prue come out for Coventry against Morzilli, Shino, Vento, Cherry, and who's the fifth? Tell you in a minute. Finnegan for 3, won't go. Rebound, Prue. Partially deflected from behind by Morzilli. He commits the foul. And that'll be 3 on Big Michael.
Johnston foul number 11, Michael Marsili at the line for Coventry. Number 5, Jameson.
So Prue looking to become the 6th player with a point for Coventry. 11 for Martin, 4 for Finnegan, 2 for Pina, 2 for Nelson, 5 for Shockley, the others. This building rather quiet. Shockley gets the rebound. It's going to be a foul. Brazil again. No, they're going to call Elliott. They caught Shockley for a push from behind until Elliott's first.
Coventry foul number 13, Elliott Shockley.
Johnston looking to pad the lead. A turnaround jump shot is good by Dicklow. Dicklow now with 13. There's a steal. And timeout called smartly by Mike Bedrosian. 7:24 left. The lead is 10 here on 321 Media.
Tyler Johnston.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking, strong and trusted.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's. Plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
The inbound, and here comes Johnston. Dicklow blocked. Good play by Prue defensively for the Okers, and back the other way comes Riley Finnegan. Martin cuts, gets the ball to the foul line. His jump shot will not fall. He'll get the rebound. Shockley finds a man in the paint. It's Pino who missed the shot. Morzilli an easy rebound. Johnston looking for their biggest lead of the evening. Cherry to Dicklow. Finds a lane. That was deflected by Proop. Picked up by Shockley in the corner. Ogres have not scored here in the third quarter. We're almost 2 minutes in. Pino trying to find a spot in that 2-3. Can't seem to do it. Side poster and 2 points for Ryan Pino. Couple of stops here needed for the red and white. Now it should go to Coventry, and indeed it will. It's off the leg of Ron Vento.
Checking in for Johnston, Henry Rodriguez.
Rodriguez returns. Vento comes out. Ogres trying to chip away. They're playing ball denial on Martin. And a good job by Pino. Martin breaks free for a moment. That's all he needs. Underhands it up and in. 13 for Brandon Martin. They've cut the lead from 10 to 6. Morzilli to Cherry. Rodriguez works on Prue. Peter stuck his hand in there, got away with it. Oh, it's a late call on Riley Finnegan. Nobody in foul trouble. Although Morzilli is in moderate foul difficulty. He's got 3, the only player in the game with 3. Vento at the line, missed the first. Now wholesale substitutions.
Number 12, Ananias
Nelson back in. Jack Feely back in.
For Johnston, Christopher Cherry.
Second shot falls for Vento. Lead is 7. Finnegan outside, points to a spot on the floor. That's where he gets Feely. Martin for 3. Morzilli the rebound. Martin gave it to Stanislavski, as Johnny Most would say. looking for another 3 points from the foul line. Didn't get the call. Cherry will go to the line. Mike Bedrosian spends an awful lot of time on the court, doesn't he?
I saw that, and he actually went past half court in the first half, and I'm surprised they didn't tee him up. Because I know if I was an official, he would have probably been teed up or at least given a warning. But nothing.
Panthers ball. They try to find Barzilli. He's knocked away. Still Johnston ball. Oker's looking for a couple of defensive stops here in the third quarter. They're down 7. A lot of hand checking down low on Rodriguez. I think Mike just got his warning.
I hope so, because it's unnecessary.
Vento. Barzilli looks for 3. Too strong. Elliott Shockley the rebound. Or check it. Finley the rebound. Shockley hiding out in the corner. Martin for 3 again. He'll go to the line again. Foul is going to be charged to Rodriguez.
Johnston foul number 0, Henry Rodriguez to the line. Number 1.
So Brandon Martin with 3 tries to bring it down to 4 points. And here we go again. They go up by a lot. Coventry brings it down.
Not like that, they're not.
Martin, 2 of 5. That's uncharacteristic from the line. And the sophomore puts it up. That one won't go either. Braden looks down at his multicolored sneakers and said, "What the diddly do I have to do?" One for 3. Johnston with a 6-point lead. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. Cherry to Dick Lowe, open lane. Decided to pass it up. Uncontested rebound for Martin. Braden, nice move. Fall away. Won't fall. Feely the rebound. We have a whistle.
Johnston foul number 3, Jordan Dicklow.
Dicklow picks up his first. Feely for a touch off the inbound. Side post Finnegan. Shockley for 3. A little bit too strong. Good box out prevented Nelson from getting the ball. We have a whistle and a foul the other way.
Coventry foul number 4, Riley Finnegan, his second.
As you probably heard, the foul was on Finnegan. Johnston has scored 1 floor basket in the first 5 minutes of the period. Still is a 6-point lead. Cherry stops on a dime. Short. Rebound Pettit, who just came into the game. Dicklow is fouled. And a technical foul will be charged against Coventry against Riley Finnegan.
Unnecessary.
Foul on number 4, Riley Finnegan. Followed up by a technical foul also on Riley Finnegan.
So Vento's free throw is good. They'll get one more. Johnston will get the ball back.
He should get two more. It was a shooting foul.
Yep. This is technically the technical foul free throws because, as we all know, being the astute people that we are, that foul shots are taken in the order in which the fouls occur. So Vento cleans up in the line. What am I looking at there, Boots?
Oh, no. I was double checking scores.
Oh, okay.
As I keep control of the scoreboard on the screen, I just want to double check, make sure we have.
They are right in.
I just want to make sure my fouls are right. So Johnston, Oakers have 6 fouls for the quarter, and Johnston has 3. Let me make sure because they're at the scorer's table.
Should be 38-30.
Should be 38-30, not 39-30.
Correct.
They're giving him 39.
Huh.
And you never are wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong a lot.
No, not with your scoring. I guess I got to give him one more point.
I'll check mine when I have the opportunity. Into the corner. Cherry ended up flushing it out to Vento. Wants 3, won't get 3. Cherry the rebound. The dish, Pettit's layup is good. So that should be 41.
Correct.
Okay. You're right, I'm not wrong. Lead suddenly back up to 11. Pina, nothing doing. Nelson, nothing doing. Flush to Shockley, nothing doing. Ball out of bounds to Johnston. Morzilli's going to check back in.
Checking that last play. Yeah. I don't know if it was off the Oakers or what.
Vento got the screen from Pettit. They've got the 2 big guys in now. Pettit, Cherry. Marzilli wants it down low, wants to work on Shockley. Mike's turnaround is good. Soft little baby hook by the big guy Marzilli. He's got 7. Finally, they break the ice as Pina scores.
Right, Pina.
43-33. Vento directing traffic. Bustle tussle down low between Morzilli and just about everybody. He missed the shot. Shockley got the rebound. And a push is going to be called against Cherry. That's a great call. Everybody in the building except for Chris thought it was a foul.
Johnson foul number 1, Christopher Cherry. His 3rd. Checking in. Jason Skino. Checking in for Coventry.
Luke Levine back in the lineup for the Oakers with 1:04 left to play in the period. Nice screen by Luke. Shot missed by Martin. They fight for the rebound. It's picked up from Morzilli by Vento. Captain Ron on the right. Piccolo for a touch. Open late if Vento wants it. Spins, turns, fires, hits.
Vento for 2.
Lead is 12. Johnston's biggest of the evening. That 2-3 or 2-1-2, whatever you want to call it, really working very hard up top on the Panthers. That was thrown away. They do an awful good job pitching the ball. Vento calls the play. Vento coast to coast. Won't fall. Pettit a big rebound. The rebound of this taken care of by Martin at the buzzer. That one won't count. It was pretty. A lot of style points, but no points on the board. 8 minutes remaining to play. Oakers have a job to do. They're down by 12. This is 321 Media.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
Oakers were held to 3 field goals in the third quarter and now trail by 12 as we welcome you to the fourth quarter of action here at the Art Flory Gym. Morzilli, there's that little lefty baby pup again. It's no good. Finnegan in exchange. Here's Martin. Finnegan has nothing. Shockley has nothing. Finnegan brings it back out. No look pass is stolen away. Here's a lead for Vento and 2 more. Ron Vento now with 16 points for Johnston. And the Panthers starting to run away and hide. Vento now with a rebound. A minute wasted in Coventry's attempt to come back in this one. Vento off to Morzilli. Finnegan the rebound. Finnegan from 20. Sure, why not?
Riley Finnegan from downtown. Timeout, Johnston.
Panthers want a timeout. We'll take one too. It's an 11-point Johnston lead.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows. And there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
You check out that replay for that last 3-pointer that the Oakers took. That Finnegan hit right here. It was a great shot. Downtown swish.
That's one of the few times that 2-3 defense didn't cover them in.
Exactly. You like instant replay, don't you?
I love instant replay.
Now that we have it.
Thank you, Boots. Thank you, Ben Barber. Thank you.
We spent 6 hours yesterday setting this all up to make sure it all worked perfectly for us.
Yeah, including 2 on the phone with
Two
me.
on the phone.
Missed an appointment. No big deal. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it was fun. 47-33. Panthers are running away with this one.
Coventry held to 8 points in the third quarter?
Yeah.
Ugh. Sure, that'll be brought up in practice tomorrow going into a big game with Westerly. And a Bulldog team that is solid. Cherry won't go. Pettit says, I'll take it. Vento, ball fake, the drive, the miss. Coventry's there for the rebound. Foul's going to go against Pettit. The Okers have committed 6 fouls in the ball game.
Jacob Pettit is first.
Which isn't very much. And now a whistle. Why? I don't know. Thinking the official didn't like the angry elephant on the scoreboard. Shockley, corner drive. That's pretty.
Elliott Shockley.
8 for Shockley. And the lead is 9. Hoger's in desperate need of a stop. That's not going to happen. Jordan Dicklow with his 15th point. Watch her to watch the guards on the side. Wrap up the defense in a 3-2. Coventry trying to find a way. Martin, the left-handed runner, won't go. Sneak away to Cherry. This worked all first quarter. Cherry won't go. Rebound, Pino. There's the double coverage on Shockley. They close it up on Finnegan this time. Riley's got it back. Look down low. It's going to be off Marzilli's hands. No.
Whoa.
Where's the replay? Quick.
Checking in for Johnston, number 4, Jason Steele.
I don't think we have it.
Oh, it's too bad.
I think I hit it too late.
Referees converge and say, yes, indeed, it's a Johnston ball. Can you see them someday climbing 10 rows to watch our replay and see if Hades?
That'd be great. Harass them at the same time.
I could autograph their shirts.
Of course you could.
You could. Have a red marker for you and a blue marker for me. That'd be fun. 4:30 left to play in regulation. Johnston by 11. They work the ball to Cherry. 10 on the clock. Cherry's left-hander is good. Chris Cherry is a pretty good ball player. Laid back up to 13. Very stealth Johnston defense. Very impressive Johnston defense. 3-point try. Marzilli the rebound.
Marzilli is everywhere.
Yep. As Lou Papadilla would say, yep.
Yep.
Begrudgingly. Marzilli to Cherry. Marzilli from the baseline. That's pretty.
Marzilli for 2.
Catch and release. He's got 9, the big guy does.
Timeout.
Rich Pendola takes timeout. Johnston's biggest lead of the night has just eclipsed itself. It's 15.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Pressure and a lot of points. We'll start with Shockley for the baseline layup and a foul. Elliott double figures.
Johnston foul, number 11, Michael Marsili, his fourth.
Marsili picks up his fourth. I apologize to you. That would have been a nice time to check out the replay.
You got to tell me.
Got to get used to it.
Yeah, I know. Timeout.
Mike Bedrosian takes the timeout. Leads 12 with 3:08 to go. This is 321 Media.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too, at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Remind me to talk about the flourless chocolate torte at Dan's Place too, will you?
You say it every time I play the commercial. I think I'm going to AJ's for breakfast tomorrow.
I may join you. Offensive foul.
Johnson foul, number 4, Jason Skino, his third.
It'll be good to say hi to Arthur Brown. Grab a corn muffin and a scrambled egg and some of those world-famous home fries.
Oh, the home fries are the best.
Got some good food in the area, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Which is why we look the way we do.
Exactly.
2:49 left. Shockley goes with the side post pass. Pina can't commit. Rebound taken down and missed by Prue. And then he is manhandled. And this could be 5 on Marzilli. We'll see.
Johnson foul, number 11, Michael Marsili.
He's out.
Fifth.
Marzilli finishes the night with 9 points. Pettit will replace him. Pina looks down low, and Shockley converts. Elliott's become a force. 7 in the period, 13 in the game for Elliott Shockley. And the lead back down to 10. It's not over yet. Cherry on Pina. Yes.
Nice move.
Cherry.
Finnegan says, I've done it from there. Did not call the glass, but scored.
For 3.
And the lead
Sweet
down
play
to
by
9.
Finnegan, taking it out.
Rebound Pina. Here comes the Okers. They find Martin. His baseline drive, a pass to Shockley. Back in the iron, no good. Johnston the rebound with a 3-on-3. Nice dish to Pettit for two.
Pettit for two.
Martin the leader, blocked by Pettit. Dicklow gets the garbage. Heads back up court, momentary 3-on-2. Vento, yes. Now we're down to the final minute. Pina. That's a no-go. Rebound and a foul from behind to be charged to Dicklow, his second.
Johnson followed with 3.
They're starting to put their coats on.
For Coventry, Jameson.
Vento with 18. Perhaps the quietest 18-point performance we've seen in a long time. Brew looking for a second. Yep. Oops. 50 seconds left to play. Dicklow spins by 3 Okers and finally is fouled by Finnegan. Now that'll be 4 on Riley.
Timeout, Johnston.
And the Panthers want another timeout. 44.7 left to play in this one. It's all Johnston in the fourth quarter.
What is Cousin Johnny doing now? This is ridiculous. What the?
Oh! Pooper's full! Oh, hey, Clark, I didn't see it. It's Cousin Johnny Mac here at Sandy Motors. Welcome to where we make car buying wicked easy, and we make it wicked easy all holiday season long. So don't get your tinsel all tangled up. Come get a new sleigh now to the new year and see our markdown prices. Get approved and financed now at sandymotors.com. You can come see me, Cousin Johnny Mac, and all our sales staff. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. Oh, Merry Christmas!
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
Into the last minute of play, Johnston looked to finish it off and get their first win of the year.
Checking in for Johnston, number 0, Henry Rodriguez.
Rodriguez will come back in to play the final 45 seconds or so. Michael probably trying to get his better free throw shooters in, as we expect Coventry to make this game last a little bit longer. Here's a lead to Cherry all alone. He'll lay it in. Oof.
Cherry for 2.
And a whistle. Why? I don't know. Pettit's going to come back in. Rodriguez is going to come back out for defensive purposes. In a 13-point game with 39 seconds left, that was needless. But what do I know? Finnegan thought about it. Riley looks. Pina, jump pass. Prue. Now Martin. The no look. This is the ball movement we saw earlier in the game.
They should have kept with it. Like that. I mean, the ball's eventually going to drop, but that was great ball movement.
Pettit the rebound on the Finnegan miss, and that'll do it. And the Panthers will grab the win. Johnston raises its record to 1-2 as they beat the Coventry Okers by 13 tonight here at the Outflurry Gym. Your final score is Johnston 61, the Okers 48. Back with the recap in a moment. This is 3-2-1 Media.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Boomerang's Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerang's features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerang's. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerang's has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerang's Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
Back here at the Outflurry Gym in Coventry, the Okers fall 61-48 to the Johnston Panthers. And here's the way the scoring went. For the Okers, who are now 0-3 on the year, 14 points for Braden Martin led the way. The scoring was a little bit more evenly distributed than we saw in the last game against Middletown.
Yeah.
Elliot Shockley finished with 13 points and 7 rebounds. Shockley 5 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the line. Riley Finnegan had 11, so they had 3 players in double figures. Finnegan, 5 field goals, 11 points, including a couple of 3-pointers. Jameson Prue had 2. Ryan Pina had 7. And Ananias Nelson. I'm going to get that name right sometime without stuttering at some point this year. Ananias Nelson, 2 points to round out the Okers scoring. For the victorious Panthers, now 1-2. Talk about balance. How about this? Morzilli had 9. DeBeclo had 15. Vento had 18. Cherry had 11.
Wow.
Yeah. Pettit had a late 4-point effort. And Shino had just 2. But that's not his role. The other guys do the role. He plays good defense, though. And it was that 2-1-2 defense where they pinch and pinch that really threw the Okers for a loop. Now they'll have to try it against Westerly, looking for their first win in this extended homestand to begin the season.
I'm just playing. You can just keep talking. That's what you do best.
No word on West Warwick and Pilgrim, although we hope to get a word for you at some point. Nothing on my handy dandy little transponder here.
You mean the one that the Smithsonian's calling for?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Horrible. Don't ever try calling John Parenti. His phone is from the days of Arigot. I swear, I think it's one of the first smartphones they ever came out with.
Blame the bride.
Oh,
when in doubt,
you know
blame
what?
The bride.
Put your big boy pants on and say, Barbara, I want a gosh darn phone and get it done. How's that going to work for you?
You know, you can't please them all the time.
I'm going to get a text message soon. I can see it coming.
I'm surprised somebody's not giving you a technical foul on that one. All right, we're back on Friday. What's Coventry going to do to hit the win column?
Against Westerly? Pray. And I'll tell that to Pendola, too, when I see him at work. Pray. I mean, you know, you got to work with what you're given. You know, you're going to come up against a matchup of Westerly, especially those 3 guys from Westerly that are just all around great athletes.
Yeah.
You know, may not be great basketball players, but they're good athletes. And that's just, you know, you get an all-around type player like that, it's tough to stop. And then you got 3 of them. Scratch and claw and scratch, you know. You might have to throw some fouls out there, get a little physical. I think you're just going to get a little bit more physical.
They did show some signs tonight, as I mentioned, the fact they rebounded better tonight. Elliott Shockley applied himself and had himself a good night tonight against Morzilli, which is not an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. They've got to play better defense. They've got to play better team basketball. We did see some signs that they moved the basketball quicker around the perimeter.
I think that's a great way to show. They did it in the beginning in the first quarter, and they pretty much stayed neck and neck with Johnston in the first quarter just because of that simple passing game and the weave, or whatever you want to call it. Just passing the ball, looking for that open guy to take his shot. That's the problem, though. A guy might think it's his shot, but it's not his shot because he thinks he has an open opportunity to take it, and he takes it and just either bricks it or he comes up short. But I think that's the way it's going to happen. You're going to have to work a perimeter and try to feed inside or try to drive inside. I think that's the only way Coventry's going to do it because you cannot match up man-to-man, especially against Westerly.
We want to once again thank the camera work, the artwork of Caleb Lupinacci.
Oh, he did a great job tonight.
Once again.
Good job, Caleb.
And
you're
thanks
welcome.
to you, Johnny Boots. Once
No
again,
problem.
we will see you 48 hours hence for the Westerly Bulldogs and these Coventry Okers. For Boots and Caleb, John Parenti, so long from the Art Flory Gym in Coventry, where it was Johnston 61, the Okers 48.